Through the tri-oval to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Half. Keep him straight line here. Straight line.
Bell
Back
getting
down,
aggressive. That red and yellow car is Gray
2 by 2
Golding,
here, 1
trying
back.
to pull a huge upset at Talladega. He's up to second. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the 98.
Don't get too far in front. 98 is not clear.
All of it behind the 2 of Tyler Reddick, who continues to block. Golding to the outside. Reddick goes high.
Keep him at your bumper. 08 is clear behind. Keep him at your bumper. Back down 1. Half back here. Next 2 are single file here. 3/4 back. Watch for him to lay back here. Half back here. He can't get a run with what he's doing. The 20 is 1 back behind.
Remember the start-finish line all the way down at the end of the tri-oval. Reddick out front. He went into the wall early. From wreck to victory lane, Tyler Reddick, a winner at Talladega.
And what's interesting, that's a Hendrick car running second, that's a Hendrick-related car leading the race, and that's a Hendrick-related car pushing Carl Edwards' white flag this time.
Yeah, Carl Edwards from the back all day to the lead with 1 to go.
3 Chevys and 1 Ford, and it doesn't matter now. Your friends are where you find them. And from hanging out back, Carl Edwards.
I'll tell you, I don't know if they can catch him. What we've seen today, 2 cars get that big a run on them. I don't know that the 39 and the 88 can catch them.
They're in the draft of Edwards and Keselowski.
He's all over you here, just you and him.
Carl Edwards restarted 8th.
If that 09 can stay hooked to the back of that 99, it's going to be hard to get him. It's going to be close right here at the line.
Can Keselowski try to win it?
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going to
no!
He turns him.
No!
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No!
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed, and Junior's protege, Keselowski, the winner.
Wow. Pinch me. I don't know. Am I awake?
I'm going to pinch you.
Well, we heard Austin Dillon make the reference to lightning, and right now we're seeing some cars making their way onto pit road.
Yeah, and that reference to lightning was that, he talked about the intensity. He felt like the race end was coming, and then out of the infield care center he saw a lightning strike, and he's like, oh, that's why I was doing that, because he thought the race may be coming to an end.
Kurt Busch was one of those guys that was out on the racetrack leading the race, hoping that we would catch some weather and he would maybe declare the winner, but he has decided to come down pit road, get service.
So Justin Haley on our scoring monitor, and we're seeing a little bit of lightning there outside the track still, and of course the dark weather, but Justin Haley showed as the race leader, and he was a runner-up in the Xfinity Series race on Friday night.
And last year in the Xfinity race, he thought he won the race and got called for passing beneath the yellow line, which you can't do, and he still feels like he won that race. So those guys gambling a little bit. They have nothing to lose. They were coming to 1 to go, but now the caution lights are back on the pace car.
How about this? A non-cup regular could win this race. One of the guys trying to come in here like McDowell, who's in second place, and get a win and lock himself into playoffs, doesn't get that opportunity.
And we saw that first front come in and the rain and everything, and we're starting to see again another wave of rain coming our direction again. So not only is it raining now, but it looks like another wave of the hard rain is coming.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bud.
Go see your family.
You're seeing it live. There's your winner.
He's being told right now.
Getting ready to go.
Justin Haley has won his first ever Monster Energy Cup Series race.
That was awesome, man.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
I did nothing.
You stayed up front all day.
Yeah.
Got back under the lap and got yourself your spot. That's what music,
And here we go. Clint Boyer against Ty Dillon. Paul Menard and Brad Keselowski.
A big shove from Brad Keselowski to the 13 of Ty Dillon.
Outside, just got 1 outside. Coming to 1 to go here, man.
Hey, that about Ty Dillon. He says, hey, not so quick. Oh,
man, loose off of 4.
All clear behind, all clear.
Now, this is not going to plan for Clint Boyer right now.
No, if he doesn't win this stage, it's not going to end well for him.
Green and
be
white
really
checkered
close. I
flag
believe
in
that
the
13
air.
is gonna get him
Stage
at the
winner is
Ty Dillon. Wow.
How about that?
I think they all might be. They're all running on fumes. I mean, it's really going to be close for these guys.
They were on pit road at lap 14 and some at lap 15.
They do have
the
that
first caution flag.
They do have that reserve. They have a slight reserve they can switch over to. I'm sure most of them are on right now.
And you've got one lap. Most of the time they set that up with about 3/4 of a lap, so they have it planned out of when that thing cuts out. You flip that switch to that second pump. You have to come back to pit road.
Kligerman and others down on the apron, apparently loss of fuel pressure. There's no gas gauge in these cars.
Nope.
But here we come, final lap, stage 1. And Ty Dillon from Welcome, North Carolina. The Geico Chevy's going to win the stage from Alex Bowman Chevrolet. 1, 2, 3, 4 with Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott.
His second stage win of this season.
1 lap to go.
And it's a race from here on, no matter what happens.
Johnson looked high. Kenseth to draft with Edwards. Johnson to the bottom. Almirola to the top.
Man, Matt got shuffled out again.
Jimmy Johnson with Carl Edwards, but Kenseth up the middle, coming back. Help from David Reagan. Up to the bumper of Carl Edwards. Reagan in the middle. His teammate Gilliland is the pusher. They're right on the bumper of Edwards. Is there anywhere to go? Reagan to the bottom. Gilliland with him. David Reagan, July winner at Daytona a couple of years ago. Gilliland with him. Edwards up top. Michael Waltrip to help. And here they come off turn 4.
Push, boys, push. Push hard.
Edwards high. Reagan comes up. Carl on his spot.
Reagan's got it. He's got it.
Front row racing is in the victory lane at Talladega. Reagan first. Gilliland second. How about that?
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah.
What an unbelievable run there.
And now we look at our Coke Zero starting grid for 160 laps here at Daytona. We talked about David Gilliland on the front row with Reed Sorensen. Both these drivers looking for their first career victory today. In fact, if you go to row 2, Landon Castle is there. He too is looking for his first career win, starting alongside the 2000 champion Bobby Labonte.
I'm not sure you want to help everybody behind you right now.
I think he's just trying to keep everybody behind him side by side.
He's going to lose that bottom lane if he doesn't be careful. And I don't think you want to lose that bottom lane right now.
No.
Which brings me to, as a driver in this race, how much you're looking out the front of your car versus using the rearview mirror.
Well, he certainly is. And he's got that spotter giving him a lot of information right now, too, on where he should be.
20 car looks anxious to get to the front, Marty. He's in that outside lane.
And certainly Adam anxious to get a win here in 2014. He pushes it to the front around David Gilliland for at least a moment. And I was talking to Matt Kenseth before the race. He said that's really the formula Dale Earnhardt Jr. used to win the Daytona 500. You would see him in the corners. He would run the bottom of the racetrack as Kenseth goes to the lead.
From the checkered flag in the Daytona 500.
Well, he did what his crew chief told him. You got the lead. Hang on to it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep those two side by side behind him. Keep working those lanes. I like the inside lane in the corner, the outside lane on the straightaways. It's going to be a big push coming on the top lane.
Both of them. Momentum the same both lanes.
Boy, this is going to take
move to the top lane.
Going to have to be quick. Going to have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dillon, where will
Dillon's
he go?
going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes.
Good
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
And here it comes with the number 3 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race.
Got a car wrecked here. I think it's Hamlin.
Yeah, I got so many emotions going right now. Congrats to Austin. RCR Alliance 1-2, that's pretty good. I want to see the replay before I say anything stupid, but he might need to take some Adderall for that one. But all in all, a great day for our Click and Close Chevrolet Camaro Z01 team. Just an incredible experience for me to be able to be here for my first.
What do you see in here?
He says I cut his tire down. Looks like the same movie he pulled on Blaney at Martinsville, but hey, we edged him out, we beat him, so it's all good. But hey, we're Daytona 500, and put that aside. My nerves are shot up right now. The king comes in all mad at me and says, after all I've told you, what was the first rule that I told you to do? And I'm like, I don't know. I lost my breath. And he says, don't wreck the car. And so thank you to the King for keeping me young, keeping him young as well. But thank you to the King as well for giving me this opportunity, putting them second place, putting Click and Close in second place. We know how much stress this team has been through in the last 3 or 4 months just trying to get this program together. So for me to come out here and this hectic 3 months I've had with the Facebook series, Behind the Wall and Bubba Wallace, check it out. Hell of an ending for us tonight. But P2 for my first Daytona 500, I'll take it.
Christopher Bell won our first stage from the pole. Stage 2 looks like it's going to go to Ryan Sieg, who has never won a stage in his Xfinity career. This is really fun to watch, and Ross Chastain hanging on to second.
Battling hard.
Chastain has competed in every NASCAR event this year. Gander Outdoors Truck Series, Xfinity, and Monster Energy NASCAR Cup. He's going to be second in stage number 2 to Ryan Sieg, who sees the green and white checkered flag. Congratulations to him in that race team. So many good things happening for him in 2019.
Look at the 95 of Matt DiBenedetto. He has moved to the top of the racetrack in 3 and 4. I thought Eric Jones was going to block. He did not. This time he does. He goes to the top, but look how good this 95 is through the middle. He will turn underneath the 20 side by side into turn 1.
Matt DiBenedetto. His wife Taylor right now is actually watching from the grandstands, and she's cheering him on. DiBenedetto to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to steal the lead away from Jones.
Oh, he's inches away. He almost had him cleared. Couldn't quite pull up in front of him. Right now, he looks like he's got enough momentum. Clear. Oh, Jones in the wall.
Jones into the wall, and now Chase Elliott trying to avoid Matt DiBenedetto. He came out in driver introductions with a robe on that said Italian Stallion, and now Matt DiBenedetto leading at Bristol.
Right now we know the strength. The strength of the 11 car is on that end of the racetrack. See right here, Matty D's able to turn down. They're pretty equal over there. But on this end of the racetrack, there he goes, Denny Hamlin going to the bottom.
Well, the 11 gets up next to the 95, but he won't be able to come clear as they started to catch traffic. They were battling in clean air, but here you go.
Look at this. Denny Hamlin behind the 52. That's going to slow him down just a bit. Matt DiBenedetto now 13 laps to go.
Next I'm making lap time, maintain it by 1.5. 12 to go when you get here.
DiBenedetto's story. He moved over to the 95, said, give me a chance. I'm betting on the fact that I can win races. Here comes the 11. Now they're side by side for the lead. A little contact.
The 11 made that move because of this. He believes he can get there and maybe catch him. Use the 12 of Blaney as a pick.
Denny Hamlin now has the advantage. He's in front. Hamlin in front in Bristol. Will there be one last push to try to catch up to that 11? A lot of traffic as they come up on 1 lap to go. And very tight for Denny Hamlin. The checkered flag will fly. Hamlin wins at Bristol.
I don't know. So much. I wanted to win so bad for these guys, for this team, for them giving me this opportunity. I'm just thankful that they gave me this opportunity. Toyota, Procore, Dumont Jets, and Estai Wada Spray Equipment, that's all. I'm so thankful, but man, I'm sad. We got tight after the deal with Newman when he came up into us, and all of a sudden it got really tight after that. But dude, congrats to Denny. He raced hard. I've been a fan of his since I was a kid. To be racing door to door with him at Bristol in front of a great group of fans, I try not to get emotional, but it's been a tough week, and I just want to stick around and keep doing this for a long time to come. I love it. I love the opportunity, and I'm not done yet. Something will come open. It's gonna happen. I'm here to win. Something's going to come open. I'm proud of these guys. Thankful for my wife and fans for sticking with me. It's been a tough journey. It's been a hard week, and this is cool for this team.
Obviously, very emotional, Matt DiBenedetto, that second place, guys.
He is literally fighting for his livelihood.